Okay, this lesson is about limiting reactants. I'm trying to see where my mic is. It's over here. Hopefully you'll be able to see me. Rather, hear me. The basic idea behind limiting reactants is that you have two or more reactants, and chances are you're going to run out of one of them. So the question is, which runs out first? Okay? And that question is determined by two properties of the reactants. First of all, obviously, how much of each do you have? But not just that, but what is the required, that's my favorite phrase, mole to mole ratio. Okay? And let me show you what I mean here. So my favorite example is, if you have a bicycle factory. I know that sounds dumb. Okay, bicycle factory. And the recipe for a bicycle is 1 frame plus 2 tires equals 1 bike. Okay, and you can probably see that's an analogy to a mole-to-mole ratio. So let's say that I have 2 students in charge of each one of these things. So Liam is in charge of bicycle frames, and Ben is in charge of tires. And let's make Brian in charge of bikes. Okay, so that means Brian's in charge of both Liam and Ben. So Brian tells Liam and Ben separately, show up at the bike factory, we're going to make bikes tomorrow. Okay. Now, Liam doesn't know how many materials the other one has. So if Liam has 5 frames, and Ben has 7 tires, okay, or just for fun, let's make it an even number, okay. Let's say Ben has 8 tires, okay. Alone, Liam thinks he can make 5 bikes. And alone, Ben thinks he can make 4 bikes. Okay? And they don't know how many the other one has. Note, for example, that Ben actually has more tires than Liam has of frames. Okay? So it's not just a matter of like which there is more of, but it's also critical like what their ratio is, because the ratio is 1 frame to every 2 tires. So Brian, who's talked to both of these guys, knows what's going to run out first. He knows that that the tires are going to run out first, right? Because there's only 8 of them. So there's going to be a leftover bike frame. Okay, so in this case, the tires are the limiting reactant, and the frames are the excess reactant. And it's clearly not just because of how many there are, but also because of their mole-to-mole ratio, or the ratio of interaction to create the product, 1 bike. So let's do a problem that Liam suggested. Actually, you know what? I'm going to stop here because this is a 4-minute video already. So I'll call this the general limiting reactant, and then I'll do a specific problem in the next video.